How are you guys doing? I am so excited to be here and alive with you this morning. Um, I have 30 minutes to make myself a vision board journal. That's what I'm working on this morning. So um, I hope you guys will stick around and see how this goes. I'm trying to find my video right now so that I can see your comments. Oh, this always takes just a second these days. I don't know why. So bear with me. There it is. I found it. I hope it's easier for you guys. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Sala. Good morning. How are you, ladies? All right, so I'm making a vision board journal. I only have 30 minutes to get it started, so I'm just going to jump right into this. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Mary. Mary, you're up early. Oh my gosh. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Karen. Oh, I hope you guys are doing great. So this is the material I'm going to use for my vision board today, just to get me kickstarted. I wanted you guys to have an idea about this part, but I have to make the journal. So I don't know how far we'll get in 30 minutes, but this is from an Etsy shop. And later on, after the live is over, I'll come back and link it. There's lots of them. You can look up vision board printables on Etsy. And you can find a bunch of printables, or you can find them on Amazon already printed. So I'll try to leave both links. Good morning, Jamie. Hello, Rhonda Lane. How are you? So I just printed up a few pages of what I wanted to start on. And now my vision board is not about it's not like a manifestation thing as much as it is about like learning to accept good things for myself and change my internal dialogue is what my vision board is about. And I did just start Noom, you guys. I want to get in shape and I want to just eat healthier. I just want healthy habits, better healthy habits. So, you know, I'm not trying to get a new car, a new house, any of those things. I mean, those things would be wonderful, but really this is more, more meaningful, or not to say that those things aren't meaningful, but y'all know what I mean. Okay. So what am I going to make this journal out of? That is a good question. I'm looking. I probably should have grabbed paper before I started my live, but that's okay. Let me grab some bright, fun paper. I feel like that's what this journal is going to need. Some bright, fun paper. Ooh, I like this one. Let's do this one, because I don't grab for it much or pass over it a lot. It's called Greenhouse, and it's a Michael's paper pad by Recollections. Look at all that brightness, though. Let's use this one. Ooh, yeah, this will be fun. Yeah, this will be perfect. What else do we got? I haven't looked through this in ages. Wow, they put a lot of solid colored cardstock in here. I know I only bought it because it was on sale, though. Grow and thrive, bloom. This page is a yes. And then we can definitely use some of these solid colors because I'm just going to be gluing a bunch of stuff on top of them. Let's see. I really like this vivid color here. I don't know why I'm passing that one up. It really kind of doesn't matter because even if I'm not real keen on it, I'm just going to cover it. Ooh, that's pretty. This paper pad, now I know why I've been passing it. It's not really It's pretty, but it's not like amazing, you know? Not for card making. It'll be fine for junk journaling though. I want this bright pink too. Okay, I think that's enough paper. All right. I know. I'm so glad to see all these early birds. Me too. It's so good to see all of you guys. I've been a little off schedule lately, but I went to bed on time last night so that I could get up and be in here this morning. And I came in at 5:20, so I was like 20 minutes late to the craft room, but that's okay. My boss is real nice in here. She's real forgiving. She doesn't have a lot of rules, so it's okay. All right, this doesn't have to be any particular height, but I do think I'll make it, let's just go for 9, just because I have no real reason for that other than I want to. So I'll make it 9 inches tall, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it at 12, and I'll score it, and we'll make it 6 inches wide. So how is everything going, my friend, with your channel? I know you got onto a design team. Congratulations. I hope your health is well too. Okay. I keep trying to give, let's see, it's still not there. I don't know why. Keep trying to give memberships away, and a live is when I have to give them away. But the button doesn't appear, even though I have it selected. Bummer. This would be a great time to do that. Hello, everyone. I see some new people popping in. We are making a vision board journal super fast. I am using a Recollections paper pad, and I'm using some printables off Etsy for a vision board. Just so you know what I'm working on here. Let's see. It was 9 inches high, right? Yeah, okay. I'm going to keep all these pages the same height. I don't in my junk journals, but this is different. This is a different kind of journal, so we'll keep them the same height. Oh, I like this size. Okay, 2 more. Then I have to figure out, what do I want to do for my cover? I don't know yet. That is a mystery, my friends. I wish I had a school folder. Oh, I wish I had a school folder. That's what I would love to use. But you know what? I might just use another mailing envelope like I used for my last journal that I made in a live the last time I was on here. When I first walked into my craft room, I thought I was going to make play with my scraps with y'all, but then this was sitting on my desk, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to do that too. So I'm just going to alternate between printed and plain paper in my journal. Okay, this will be my first page. It's so bright and fun. Then I'm just going to pop these in. This is real easy. Let's see. I think I grabbed 8 pages, so that means there will be 24 pages. Oh, that's perfect. We're in 2024. Pages, so that's good. I love that. Love that. Okay. It doesn't even really have to have like a real like sturdy or amazing cover because it's not going any, it's going to stay right here on my desk or near my desk. But I do want to put something on it. So bear with me as I think about this with you all. Ooh, I think I see a school folder. Could it be, am I that lucky? I am that lucky. Yay. Okay. When I say school folder, what I'm talking about is one of these, you know, with the pockets and it's like cardstock, it's cardboard. This is what we're going to use. This is going to be my cover. I love showing you guys how to use one of these to make a journal because it makes it such a less intimidating process, I think. I'm going to cut this down to 9 1/4 because it was 9 inches tall. I did not do a very good a job of that. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to cut this down to, let's do, it's not going to get that big, but let's do 6 3/4. Our paper was, our paper was 6 inches wide. But when you add stuff, then your cover needs to be slightly bigger. Okay, so now we have these built-in pockets already. So all we need to do with this is glue these down. I'm going to stitch this thing in real quick and we're going to have ourselves a journal, y'all. Now the whole point of this journal is just to glue things. For the most part, it's a vision board journal, so it's going to be more like a glue book than a journal. But I could journal and put it in these pockets, or I think these pockets are going to be great because when I gather images, like if I see images and I'm like, oh, I want to put that image in my vision board book, then, but maybe I don't have time, I can just pop them in these pockets and these can hold my images that I want to glue in my book. I love that idea. Okay, so let me move all these scraps. I am going to grab one more sheet of paper from that paper pad to put on my front cover. That's wild. We'll use that. And typically for these little school folder books, I would cover the whole thing, but I'm not going to because, again, this is just different. I'm just going to cover this. So, again, this was 9 1/4 by 6 3/8. 9 1/4 by 6 3/8. Right there. Okay. Now I made it edge to edge because I have that label I'm wanting to cover. But even I don't like that, even though I know what I'm doing. Like I know I'm trying to cover that label, but I just don't like it. I like a frame. I can't help myself. I like a frame. I'm just going to cut off a little bit off each edge. Okay. It's fine then. I'll see a little bit on that page. I like that better. Okay, let's go with that. And then we got to sew this in, and if I'm lucky and fast enough, we'll get something cut out and glued in, but it may not be that fast. We'll see. How is everyone doing on this? Is it Wednesday already? Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning. Wow. Well, for some of you, it's not morning anymore, like Sala, but slowly better. Oh, I'm glad you're getting better. Hi, Function of Light. Hi, Vintage Halloween Clint. Can I just call you Clint? I'll call you Clint. Hi, Clint and Karen. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so we have a cover, we have pockets, we have pages. Let's get these stitched inside here real quick like. Just grab my clips. There we go. Oh, that's so sweet, Clint. Thanks for subscribing to them. Clint, you're part of my 3% population. Because dudes craft too. Welcome. I was getting ready, you guys, to make more paper dolls for my paper playground journal, because the dolls kind of represent, well, the paper playground journal of mine is filled with all of y'all's well, not all, but y'all's comments is what I fill those pages with. And I'm also using paper dolls because the paper dolls kind of represent all of you. So the other day I was getting ready to prep a video and prep a session of making paper dolls, and I had to cut out at least 3 dudes because I don't want to ignore that 3% on my channel who watch my channel. So Clint, I'm gonna have some paper dolls that represent you too. All right, here we go. Awesome, Sala, I understand. Have a great day, sweetie. Have a good one. I'm going to be going soon, too. I have to go at 6. Or thereabouts. I'm just grabbing a needle real quick here, you guys. We are going to get this sewn together. Okay, in case, you know, I'm just moving at a quick speed here. Not really a tutorial speed, but basically I poked 3 holes in my journal and through my cover. I measured 3 lengths of the journal height. So going this way, I measured my string 3 times and cut it. And now I'm going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch and just get these pages in here super quick like. And Rebecca, how's your channel going? Oh boy. I don't have a lot of strength in my hands for pulling these things through sometimes. So I have this flat little tool right here, pliers, and they have a little grit on them, grip, which also means grit on them, and they help me pull my needle through. So if y'all ever have that problem, just keep a pair of these nearby. It helps so much. It helps me so much there. It takes the struggle out of binding. I guess there's more baking in my future. Sparkle Heart came home from the school book fair yesterday wanting a cookbook, a Harry Potter cookbook, a baking book. One half of it is like breads and savory things to bake, and then the other half are sweets. And she took a cake decorating class back in the fall. So I'm excited that she's wanting to continue that interest and continue. Oh my gosh, that is so hilarious and not hilarious at the same time. I just split my thread at the very end of my project. Let's see. I don't think I can poke it back through there. Hold on. Ay, ay, ay. Let me get my needle off here. Now let me pick my needle back up and see if I can separate these two threads. Usually you split your thread when you're putting it into the book, not when you're just trying to tie the knot. There we go. A split thread can usually be fixed, and it probably depends greatly on the type of thread that you're using. I'm going to flip it over and make sure it's nice and tight here, and it is. Nothing worse than thinking you have it tight and you flip it over and you tie it and then you flip it over and realize it was not tight. So always check the other side. We have a book. Scissors, scissors, scissors. All of my scissors are not here. Sparkle Heart was out of school on Monday, and so she has all of my scissors from crafting. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that girl a craft box. I'm looking for my needle thing. Okay. I always have to put my needles away. How much time do we have? We have 7 minutes, but I don't want to lose track of y'all. Hello, Melanie, how are you? Oh, starting today with a smile. I love that. Yay. Okay, so we have our vision board journal built. I'm going to cut something out and put it on here. But let's just flip through it real quick. I can't help myself. When I bind a journal, I want to flip through a journal, and I'm loving it. I like that in hindsight, I just grabbed a bright paper pad, but in hindsight, I like that it has a lot of plants, because to me, that signifies like growth, you know? So that's cool. I think that's really cool. Okay, here we go. We have a journal. This is just plain on the back, but I can always cover this. Since this is more of like a glue book than it technically a journal, then I can always cover anything later. Okay, so these are so cool because they kind of broken up for me as a printable. There's over 100 pages in this one, and they have it kind of broken up and tell you what section everything is in. So, but I have a couple of different ones here. Look at the difference in this paper, y'all. Photo paper, not photo paper. This is presentation paper. I am not a fan, but I'm going to use it up because I have it. So I probably will use it for things like this, like for my glue book. I thought these backgrounds were cool. Let's work on a couple of these if we can. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we can do. Okay. I printed these backgrounds because I wanted to maybe put some quotes on them. I can put my vision board. I like this bright one. Let's do that. And that can go on my front cover. Not going to overthink anything. I want this to be a vision board where I can literally just slap things on it and not overthink it. It doesn't have to really be very beautiful and pretty and perfect. It's not like that. It's not like a work of art necessarily. It's more of a work of heart. So I'm going to use these purple flowers and just create a little centerpiece for that front cover real quick. I also have some 2024 labels, and I'm not going to use them for anything else, so I'll just slap those in here, on one of those on here too. Just keeping it loose, keeping it free and easy. Okay, now let me grab my 2024. So let's see. There it is. I liked these neon looking ones. They would be so much prettier if it was on a different paper, but that's okay. Maybe I'll do the written out version. I'll just use these up throughout the pages. So in case you missed it, my vision board is not about necessarily a manifestation. It's about a shifting of mindset. So Cinnamon, hello. How is did you rebind your journal, Cinnamon? Did you make another cover and rebind it? Did you reinforce the cover that you had? I would love to know. One fast crafter. Well, the clock is ticking. So 30 minutes to make a vision board book, and we did it. I think, Rebecca, it's because I've taken any idea of perfection out of this project. Gwen Simmons, good morning. How are you, sweetie? There we go. Okay. Looky there. I like it. It's fun. That's all this needs to be, is fun. This really is about shifting my internal dialogue with myself and being more like positive with myself is what this whole book is about. So I really liked this page that had these kind of like, not affirmations, but you know, it seemed like it was right. But these aren't really, I mean, I love these, but I don't think, I'm wanting something a little different because I'm trying to shift my mind, how I talk to myself. I like these too. Oh, listen to that cuckoo clock. This is probably a good one. I don't know if I feel that way yet, but I want to, and that's, I think, the whole point of a vision board is you're not there yet, but you want to get there. And so this is something I would like to believe. I believe in me. So that is something I'd like to get to. And probably to feel these other ways too, like brave and worthy. I know, y'all, it's sad. It's not, I'm just coming to terms with this myself, which is why I was like, I'm going to make a vision board. I mean, in some ways I am. I just think I can, if I improve these things, I will improve my life. If I start having a better internal dialogue with myself. It's really just creeped up recently that I'm more aware and less tolerant of a bad internal dialogue. So we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna work on that. Because we should love ourselves, y'all. We need to love others, and for me, I always point back to the big guy in the sky, but still, we've got to be good to ourselves too. So, oh, I don't think I have time or patience to cut out this crown, and I can find a better crown. That one's gone. Okay. Let's see what we can do with these real quick. I do love the idea of putting like a crown on these. Let's just space them out. I need to leave room for crowns. Let's do it like this. I'm going to tilt them this way, bring them kind of close like this. I'm going to tilt this one this way. And then I can find a little crown to put on top of those. I like that. Oh, good. Oh, thank you. Oh, isn't that purple paper gorgeous, Tammy? I love it. So we are going to get there, y'all. Yeah. I think it's important, Gwen. I mean, I also know that I don't get here by my strength or, you know, I know and I want to be and I strive to be, and it was my morning prayer before I even got out of bed, that I'm guided and driven by, you know, the Holy Spirit, and for me, my faith. But I still have to believe in myself too. Let's see. I have this lovely little book. Just real quick, and then I have to go. It's this one. Long Live the Queen Junk Journal Kit. This is from Sweet Pea Curiosities and this is her Amazon shop. She also has this in a digital form on her Etsy shop. Anyways, it's got lots of crowns, which is what made me think of it. Ooh, look, this one has 2 crowns. Let's grab that one. I'm just checking and making sure I'm not cutting like 2 sheets of paper at one time. That would be so sad. Okay. Yeah, put one of these little crowns on there. Oh gosh, this one's going to take a lot of fussy cutting too, if I really want to get it right. And I know it'll drive me crazy if I don't get it right, so. Ooh, I like that these have the cross in them too, because that's really where I draw my strength from. It's really not for me, but let's see. Oh, I don't have my little scissors in here, y'all. I think this is a job for little scissors too. Sparkle heart. I have a pair back here that I'm not totally in love with though. So they're saving the day. It's these. Okay. So now that I'm fussy cutting, it's going to be hard to read y'all's comments, but I'm going to read them. I'm going to try. Ouch. Oh gosh, I haven't even looked up yet and I've already poked myself with these. These are great scissors, by the way. The problem is not the scissors. The problem is me and not liking them, but they're wonderful scissors. I love my Tim Holtz scissors. I think these came in a box or something. Y'all know I just don't use fussy cutting scissors to fussy cut for some reason. I usually use my big ones. And then I like my springs. That's why I don't prefer these. It's because I prefer my spring scissors. My Fiskars with the spring inside of them. Oh gosh, this cross is, might have to go, y'all. I'll just add another one if I want. It's too small and fiddly. Because this wasn't really made to be fussy cut out. This was a tag. Okay. Whew. Rough. I'll just tilt this little crown over here on its side. Good morning, Cordelia. How are you? Shay, Dawn. Oh my gosh, hello, Jamie Watts. Sorry, I'm stretching and y'all can hear it. I'm stretching, sorry. How are y'all doing? I am finishing up. We just made a vision board journal together, and I'm getting my first page entered into it. This is more of a glue book than a vision journal. I made it out of a school folder, you know, the paper kind that have pockets in them. That's what the cover is made out of. So just to catch all up, I am fuss cutting some crowns for this first page. I'm going to grab a paint pen, and then seriously, I have to go, y'all. I've got to wake up children, make lunch, make breakfast, go to work, do all the things. It's a busy week at work this week and next. And probably straight through April. I've really been toying with going to Creativation, y'all. I really want to go, but I honestly just don't want to I don't want to deal with the expense. It's the only thing holding me back, is feeling comfortable spending the amount of money to do that, to just go to Creativation. I don't know. So I probably won't. I probably should wait and go when I have no regrets. I think I might regret spending all that right now. I really want to pay off some debt, and I have some other money goals, and that just doesn't really align, which is why I've been doing my no buy, you know? So we'll see. I was looking at plane tickets yesterday. Dr. Shrub, my hubby, is like, go, sure. I'm like, it's a lot. Aren't those pretty? Yes, me too, Cinnamon. I need to believe in myself and believe that I'm worthy too. I thought that this would be such a good project to share. You know, it does require me to be a little vulnerable, but I think we all need this message. I think we probably all could use a vision board book in one capacity or another. Okay, I'm going to grab some paint pens if I can get them out of my marker carrier here. Let's get yellow. I have to shake this really well because I never use these. This one may need to be primed. Oh, it's a miracle. It doesn't. Okay, let's just have some fun with it. We can color, you know, draw, add some paint pen, doodle. There's no rules. There are no rules. There are no rules in a glue book. There's no rules in a junk journal, and that's why I love them. I kind of want to bring this in. I was trying to decide. Yeah. That's the alarm, y'all. That's the alarm. It's that I gotta go be domestic alarm. Okay, y'all. I've had so much fun hanging out with you. Let me show you real quick what we made, and then I'll go. This is going to be a work in progress. I have some fun ideas about journaling I'm going to be sharing with you guys. And a lot of videos, I'm going to start doing journal with me's just in my regular videos. It's like one of those things I think I'll put at the end. And if you want to hang out and see how I use a junk journal, then you can. And then if you want to go, you'll already be able to go because you will already see what you came to see. But I'm just going to start incorporating it into my journals. Okay, so we made a 2024 vision board journal. Made it very simply out of just, this is an Oxford brand, but school notebook that has the pockets. And yep, I got some paint over there, but I'm not worried about that because that's going to be covered anyways. And just scrapbook paper. I bet most of you have scrapbook paper, 12 by 12 paper. This one measures 9 inches. The page is 9 inches tall, 12 inches wide, scored at 6. I did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch to stitch it in here. Mine has 24 pages to journal on back and forth, which was just serendipitous to the fact that this is 2024. So here we are. That's what we made today. You can do it. 30 minutes. Isn't that amazing? Okay, maybe it was 40 minutes. No, I think right about 30, 40 minutes. So I hope you feel inspired. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all later. Bye.